Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all well. Charlie Kirk is the topic. Charlie Kirk. Candace Owens just dropped a bomb on the Charlie Kirk case. Heavy Duty Country is the name of the channel. Quite like the channel, to be honest. I like his vibe. Yeah, there's a lot going down, to be honest, and I haven't really covered. I don't know if people are following this, but the security team and the people in charge of Charlie. What's this? Um, there's a lot of weirdness in the aftermath of the shooting from people in the background, people who's working on his security team, etc., etc. And there's general footage of them being weird. I haven't got the footage here, um, but I have seen it personally, and one of his security team, after his shoot, gets shot, run round the back to film everybody running away scared, and another guy just runs off. It's very, very suspicious what the security team and general people in the background are doing just after he gets shot. The footage is available out there. People have covered it. The Jimmy Dore show, I think it's called. He's doing really some good reporting on all of this, and I've seen a lot of stuff on there. Jimmy Dore show, I think. I'll maybe try and pick one of the videos out and show you that some of the dodginess. But first, let's get to Candace Owens here. What Candace Owens is saying, and mentioning no faith in Donald Trump here, which again she shouldn't have, because this is a shit show. This is obviously a shit show. The FBI ignoring it's a shit show. Donald Trump's ignoring it's a shit show. Playing along with Erica Kirk there, as we've seen in all the memorials, etc. Yeah, this is a massive psyop of some form. A man's died. Don't get me wrong, a man has died here. That's why it's real serious, to be honest. The games that's played on you, and people, as somebody has been murdered to play this game, is a way of looking at this. Um, yeah, like a man's died here, but it's being used, and like his death probably been done on purpose for a few reasons, to be honest. One, he was a man of God and preaching God. It's not really particularly liked in fucking Satan's world, if you want. Um, but as well, like the whole, he got Trump elected, he got the youth galvanized, all them youth, if they're still in Turning Point UK, now can be sent in a different direction by Erica Kirk and Turning Point UK. Then they were going with Charlie Kirk. They've gathered all these people up. They've got lots of donations. They've got lots of sympathy. So if the arse doesn't fall out of it for most people who aren't paying attention like us, the agenda can work. Whatever they were planning to do with this, it can still work if the arse doesn't fall out of it. And if you're not paying attention, you'll probably believe Charlie Kirk was shot by Tyler Robinson. But if you're paying attention, you probably don't believe that Charlie Kirk was shot by Tyler Robinson. He's about the size of it. So let's play a lab of this and see what Candace Owens has to say.
Out there. It is getting wild on several different fronts in America, and one of the big ones right now is Trump. The hell you doing, man? You just not about America anymore? It's just everything's Israel, Ukraine, and now Argentina. Who needs American beef? We can buy Argentinian beef. Listen to this and tell me this doesn't just piss you off.
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, you're being sold out, but it's Trump. To be fair, I mean, I don't know, it's got the PlayStation on. The Gremlins are in the machine. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like for me, to be honest with you, now I'm pretty much I'm 99% certain we're being played by Donald Trump. We're absolutely being played by him. He's not the man he claims to be. He's not the savior. He never was. He'd probably actually start the Third World War by the looks of it. Um, he's playing everybody. He's done it well. He's been one of the better actors of all of this um, conspiracy, if you want to call it that, for the New World Order. Donald Trump has been one of the best actors out there, but for me, he's definitely an actor. We are being played by Donald Trump. In my opinion, he is in the Epstein lists if he isn't above the Epstein lists with the power he wields. I don't trust Donald Trump for a single second, to be honest, anymore. Not for a single second. 99.9% pretty much believe that we are totally being played by this man. And yeah, the Charlie Kirk thing for me is the ultimate proof of it. I was always on the fence with Donald Trump, as many people will know. I don't trust anybody really in politics or in world affairs because they're pretty much all sold us out. For small clubs like the Freemasons or the Fabian Society or the Knights of Malta or the fucking Club of Rome or any of these entities that exist that most people don't know exist, they're all in these little clubs and they all sold us out, is the truth of the matter. The one hope was Donald Trump, really. Well, the other hope is Tommy Robinson, but Tommy Robinson's currently in Israel. Bumming Israel, just like Donald Trump is in many ways. Again, we could be getting played by Tommy Robinson as well, to be honest. Um, I don't know, and because I don't know, I won't definitely say I'm not being played because if I am being played, and I don't leave that possibility open, I'll be really gutted at the end of the game when I've been played and I didn't have an inkling of it. So I just will not let myself be played, to be honest. So I'll never 100% go with somebody that they're on our team because I have to leave that slight percentage chance that they're not, because pretty much everybody, if not everybody, is not on our team. In world politics, in geopolitics, in the global elites, in all of the prime ministers, they've all sold us out. They've all sold us out. And why would Donald Trump be any exception, really? And then when you look at the man that Donald Trump is, he's a very, very rich man who likes beautiful women and young women and completely fits the narrative of the Epstein files. And ultimately, we're just being played by someone who's real fucking good at it, to be honest. That's the difference. He's really good at it. He's a very good liar. He can lie where he smiles at you and lie without pretty much letting anybody know he's lying, to be honest. But for me, my mind's made up now on Donald Trump. We've been sold out. It's new world order for America as much as everywhere else. Everywhere's just going to get there in a different way. America's way will be catastrophic. So for me, yeah, I don't trust Donald Trump anymore. Not one bit. Not 1 second. Not after the Charlie Kirk thing. The Charlie Kirk thing has absolutely cemented it for me. The not releasing the Epstein files is another massive red flag, and he fits the profile massively of not only someone who would be in the Epstein files, but of somebody who would be higher up than Epstein, with the power that he's always had and the money that he's always had. So really, it's all there to see, to be honest, if you've got the eyes to see it again and look past the bullshit and accept that people fucking lie all the time. And they're never going to admit to you the truth. But for me, Donald Trump is totally in on this whole agenda. If no two ways about it at this point. And again, yet again, the Charlie Kirk thing is the ultimate proof of it. He's not questioning anything at all. Charlie Kirk was apparently his friend and got him elected, but they fuck Charlie Kirk now, apparently. Even though it looks dodgy as fuck, do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't say Trump's naive. I wouldn't, because he isn't naive. That's the problem. Everybody knows he's not naive. He claims to be very much on the ball. He claims to be the best at everything, and he's a genius and everything. You know what I mean? Um, this man's praise for himself holds no bounds. So I really, really, truly believe Donald Trump is playing us at this point. So Candace Owens does as well.
Off.
Even though American farmers are struggling, I'm happy that our president sent Argentina $40 billion. I'm willing to go broke. Ha! Couldn't be prouder. What a time to be alive.
Say to U.S. farmers who feel that the deal is benefiting Argentina more than...
Just so everybody knows, Trump gave Argentina $40 billion because apparently they're struggling a ton, and vowed that we would buy a fuckload more of their beef. You know how much that would help our farmers here? They're not doing good. They're struggling like crazy. And you gave Argentina $40 billion. And listen to this
I mean, again, the farmers, there's a big thing going on in England with the farmers and the inheritance tax, and they've lowered it, and basically within 2 generations, they'll probably have every farm off every farmer, and that'll all be industrialized and owned by Bill Gates, who's an absolute fucking wanker. The likes of which you've never heard of if you look into Bill Gates and who his dad was. His dad was head of eugenics for America. Yeah, that these people will own all the farmland. They will digital ID you. Everything you do will be monitored. They'll own the food. They will own everything at this point because they pretty much do own everything except all the farms. And yeah, this is the new world order very much taking shape, and Donald Trump's pushing it forward. He's just doing it far better than many people in the guise of liberty and democracy. But you're being fucked over here, you really are.
Jackass's response.
As they are a top
Argentina's fighting for its life. Young lady, you don't know anything about it. They're fighting for their life. Nothing's benefiting Argentina. They're fighting for their life. You understand what that means? They have no money. They have no anything. They're fighting so hard to survive. If I can help them survive.
They have no money. This coming from a man whose country is about, what, 20 to $24 trillion in debt. Again, this is economics for people who don't understand economics. Like, that's the beauty of economics. Most people don't understand it. They're fighting to survive here. All countries are in the same boat with national debts that have well escalated out of control, mostly due to COVID. And spending ridiculous amounts of money, not sending people to work. So everybody's in the same boat. All our economies are in the shit here, absolutely in the shit. And I can guarantee you that America is in a lot more fucking debt than Argentina is. And when you have economies that are centralized banking systems like we all have, where we print money at debt, there's only going to be one outcome. They're like that. Unfortunately, again, people who know economics. When the entire economy of the entire world is based on debt and based on printing money at debt, eventually there is only one outcome for this system. It's total collapse at the end of the day. You can only print so much money. And we've went past the point of no return in pretty much every country going. But due to general factors like your GDP and how much your country actually produces, then different countries are being affected in different ways as the debts escalate, because you haven't got the things in your country to sell. This is why America's buying a load of beef here for 40 billion. Although billions in terms of national debts is very little money, to be honest. It's very little money when they're talking billions, because we're talking debts of trillions here. 24 trillion, I believe, the American economy is in debt here. So all this talk of billions, it's nothing. You know what I mean? There's absolutely no impact really whatsoever on your economy. It's billions. We're into the trillions here. So yeah, it is again like not helping the American farmers. Like there'll be a bigger agenda to play here to do with the farmers and probably trying to get all these farms that they haven't got off the farmers like they are in England with the inheritance tax. So there's always a big agenda to play. That's the other side of it. This is bigger than Argentina and Argentina's beef. It's like this guy's saying, to be honest, he's already seen through it. What about the Americans? You know what I mean? What about the American farmers? Well, there you go. Fuck the American farmers.
In a free world, I happen to like the president of Argentina. I think he's trying to do the best he can, but don't make.
Here's the thing. None of us give a fuck if you like the president of Argentina. None of us care if you've dated a bunch of women from Argentina and you just have a soft spot for them. We care about our country. How hard is it to get that? We have become the United States of giving shit away. That's what we are. We have become the United States of we are everybody's sugar daddy. We have become the United States of we are everybody's sugar daddy in the world. Well, here's the problem. The sugar daddy, which is us, is $35 trillion in debt.
Oh, well, there we go. It was more than I was on 24, was I? 25, add another 10 trillion on there. And there we go. It's a shit show. And again, people of Britain will realise that this is the exact thing that's happening in Britain here. We're giving away all our money to foreigners. that's what's happening. We're giving away all our money, British people's money, making the British people poorer, giving away all our money to foreigners. So this is exactly what's happening in England, mate. Because ultimately they're trying to sink us, and when they sink us, they can bring in a new economy. So that's what's happening. It's happening all over the world. Every country will be in the new world order and the one world currency. So all these currencies must be destroyed. So that's kind of what's happening as well. You've got multiple agendas on top of each other, all running at once, all playing out at the same time. And again, there's that much going on. It's very, very hard to keep up with all the fucking shit that's going on, to be honest. I mean, this video is about Charlie Kirk, but yet we've been going on about the fucking economy here, the death of America, Donald Trump being fucking playing us all. But we still haven't even got to Charlie Kirk.
Our government is shut down. Our economy is not doing good. Farmers and cattle ranchers are doing worse than they've pretty much ever done. Trust me, I know. I'm in Texas, and that was a previous life for me. I don't know. I posted that on my X account. If you guys don't follow me there, go follow me. But I love the people who are like, oh, well, what should we have done? Voted for Kamala? No. But you don't allow the guy to make bonehead decisions. You give him pressure. He's not a dictator, and he's not God. It's just getting stupid, like seriously. And I love the senators are like, oh, well, it's $40 billion. It's not really that much money. Well, if a credit bureau was looking at how we spend money and how much in debt we are, we would have a credit score of about a -1,000,000. How can Americans have credit scores when our government is this bad at spending money? Anyways, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's a brilliant point. Honestly, that's a brilliant point. How can your government have a go at you about tax, about everything, about debt, about anything at all? When the government cannot keep their own finances in order, it's absolutely well out of control. It's a shit show. Everybody knows how much debt we're in, how much it's going up, how much inflation is, everything. It's a shit show. Yet these people can't control the finances, yet we're supposed to. So again, he makes good points here again, and this isn't. I've been trying to talk about Charlie Kirk here, to be honest, but he's fucking right. He's right, and we should hold these people accountable because they're spending our money, but we just let them spend billions and trillions on whatever they want. Nobody's held accountable, yet we get poorer and poorer and poorer, and half of the things to spend money on don't fucking work. And half of again in England, we're spending money like £100 million a day on fucking foreigners. £100 million a day on foreigners.
I'm really tired of Trump working for other countries. Fix ours first and then focus on other people. You're not Captain Save Another Country. You're Captain Save Our fucking country. And then it's all good. Anyways, Candace Owens. My lord, she is flying very, very close to the sun, and it seems like she has gone a little bit haywire, maybe. Look, there are things that happen in day-to-day life and history that we can pretty much point at our government and say, yep, they were probably involved. The problem, and one of the reasons why the government has so much power, and one of the reasons why the families that run the world have so much power, is because the one thing that you need is proof. And I've always been a fan of the idea that if you don't have proof on something, don't talk about it. Because while you may be able to make connections and, I don't know, have educated guesses, you ultimately just put a target on your back and it solves nothing. And from the beginning, Candace Owens has gone through a whole bunch of stuff as far as the Charlie Kirk case, and I was a huge fan of everything she's done. And I think she should still keep going. She hasn't posted a video in 2 weeks. I'm not entirely sure why, but she said this the other day. And oh boy, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna pause it here and there, but this is one of the wildest things I've seen in a minute. She's essentially inferring that Trump and this administration either had a part of killing Charlie Kirk or did it.
My heart aches for the fact that he gave so much of his life to Trump and to politics, and they just were like, nope, that is it. It serves us or it doesn't serve us, and we want to move on. And so here's a holiday. Bro, if they try to give me a holiday, what is with them giving people a holiday after they kill them? Why is that a thing? You know what I mean? Like, oh, Martin Luther King, what about this holiday? What about this boulevard? Anyways, let me knock it off. Like, they're going to give Charlie Kirk a boulevard. They already did. They did in Israel. They gave him freaking boulevard. It's like, as soon as they give you a boulevard and a holiday, they definitely killed you. Okay, there's no question. They killed you. There's no way. That's like their signature thing. It's like that's what they do. It's the Fed signature. It's how they sign off.
This is a
Say necessarily Trump did it, but she's talking about Trump. She's talking about the federal government. She's talking about Israel. When you have the command of that many people like she does, I don't know how many subscribers she's at now. I think it's millions. That's flying very close to the sun. And I hope she has some level of proof. I really hope she does, because if she does, it will be unprecedented, the change that we will see in this country. But as of now, like I've said, the stuff that matters in the Charlie Kirk case is the stuff that we can point to and say this is a very clear, obvious cover-up. The fact that there is no footage of Tyler Robinson anywhere except for like at a gas station hundreds of miles away. A little video of him running that's super blurry. Nothing else. Nothing else. The question about the gun, the 30-06.
You're like Holiday in a boulevard. And it's never on a nice side of town either. Like Charlie Kirk Boulevard is not going to be a nice side of town. Anyways, I will be back on the 27th, you guys. Thank you guys for all the support throughout.
I mean, I think she's right, to be honest. I think well, I think she's right. This is dodgy as fuck. They have murdered him. It's clearly a state-sponsored assassination of some form, much like John F. Kennedy, because the state really are turning a blind eye to everything that's dodgy about it. So it's the only thing I can summarize from it, to be honest, that it's kind of a state-sponsored assassination. The likes of like John F. Kennedy, there's people within the government, within the higher echelons, have been involved in this and know about it. Donald Trump being one of them, and she's right. Like that's the bottom thing here. But I don't think she'll ever the will kill Candace Owens rather than drop the ball on this. It's too big. It's too big. It was too high profile. It was done in public. It was big news at the time. Charlie Kirk has been memorialised through it, and they wouldn't go to all this trouble to fuck it up. They won't let it fuck it up. They will kill Candace Owens long before they let this fucking go to the wall. So be very careful if it's Candace Owens, but unfortunately as well, killing Candace Owens at this point will be pretty obvious to a lot of people. But at the same time, a lot of them people that would know Candace Owens was obvious, the people who already pretty much believe that this is dodgy in the first place. So she's flying very close to the sun, as the guy said. But she's right. She's absolutely right. She's right, and I praise the woman in many ways, because she's the only person really who's high profile, who's coming out and saying the truth about what's gone on here. There's no one else really of her profile. Don't get me wrong, this guy's got 900,000 subscribers, and there's plenty of YouTubers out there with plenty of subscribers. But I think Candace Owens the biggest one of the lot, and she's the one been pushing this forward. And again, she's in grave danger, to be honest, because this does look like it's kind of a state-sponsored assassination. So it's her life is very much in danger.
These couple of weeks, these last really kind of 6 weeks since Charlie died, and we will see you guys then.
Well, let me first be tactful here and tell you that outrageous claims, and this is an outrageous claim, require outrageous evidence.
So this is what Crowder said. You can watch this clip and draw one of two conclusions. Erica Kirk is evil and conspired with the Trump administration to kill her husband, or real Candace Owens is a miserable, you get it. That has been a discussion online quite a bit about Erica Kirk.
I'd go with Erica Kirk's in on it, personally. From what we've seen, from Erica Kirk's reactions at the memorials, all the fake tears and the speeches, I'd go with she was in on it, personally. It looks like she was a handler more than anything, that Charlie Kirk was set up with Erica Kirk by Donald Trump. This is actual fact of reality. This isn't being made up. Donald Trump, obviously she won a beauty pageant for Donald Trump when she was 17. She knew Donald Trump for 10 years before she knew Charlie Kirk. Donald Trump got her the interview at Turning Point UK, which turned into the relationship. And it looks very much like Erica Kirk was a handler of sorts. And as Charlie Kirk wouldn't take this £150 million from an Israeli donor, which has now been accepted apparently. He looks like they've killed him over it because he wouldn't toe the line of Israel in the media. A bit like Tommy Robinson is right now. There's your problem here. You know what I mean? There's your problem. The two men who were, for me, the only two men who I would maybe trust, Donald Trump and Tommy Robinson. Donald Trump's been wiped out here by the Charlie Kirk affair, but Tommy Robinson's in Israel, and if Charlie Kirk's been assassinated here, like we believe he has, for not accepting £150 million off Israeli donor to toe the Israel line, and then there's Tommy Robinson in Israel promoting Israel, and how much is Tommy Robinson getting to do that? So again, it's a dodgy game we're playing here. To be honest, it's a dodgy game with many people involved, possibly people playing you. That's the whole point of playing you. You do not know you're being played, but connecting the dots here, it's not looking good at all. It's not looking good at all on Tommy Robinson. And Donald Trump's gone for me. Donald Trump's gone with the Charlie Kirk affair, but the scenario of the Charlie Kirk affair involving Israel, we believe, and here's Tommy Robinson in Israel towing the Israeli line. So there you go. I mean, it's there again for people to see. If you want, you can put your head in the sand and pretend it's not happening, but all the dots are there. All the dots are there. Even Trump right up to Epstein, Erica Kirk, Romanian Angels, all this dodginess, all rolled into one big ball here. And yeah, if you want to pick the ball apart, it doesn't look fucking good.
I've stayed out of it because I don't really understand this kind of grieving, because I've never lost somebody to me super close in a gruesome manner like this. I've lost people. People have died of old age. People have died of, cancer, stuff like that. But something like this, I don't know. I don't know how you grieve. I probably would think that I would not smile in public for a long time.
I mean, it's the fake tears thing though as well. It's like, again, if you watch the memorial, she cries but never cries. Like a makeup, again, I don't know if anybody's ever seen a woman wearing makeup cry, but they look like a fucking clown after about 10 minutes because all the fucking mascara's gone everywhere, and you know what I mean? They look fucking scary, to be honest. Yeah, Erica Kirk's got the best makeup money can buy. It doesn't fucking run one bit, no matter how much she cries, because she wasn't fucking crying. So again, we've got all the Donald Trump, the beauty pageant. She knew Donald Trump first. Again, it all just looks real fucking dodgy in the background. Yeah, I mean, I'm for, again, this is, well, I've said, I kind of believe that the Donald Trump and the government are, I wouldn't necessarily say involved per se, but they're well aware what happened. They know that Charlie Kirk wasn't shot by Tyler Robinson. The FBI are making no efforts whatsoever to investigate any other possibility. They're just, it's Tyler Robinson, and that's the end of it, even though everything looks real dodgy in the background here with all the security team and everything that's gone on there. It's a shit show yet again. That's the summary here. It's a shit show. But it's Candace Owens. There we go. Again, I've no faith in Donald Trump. Again, I don't now. I don't. And I think it's the Charlie Kirk thing that cemented it for me. But I've seen other things, while, again, he's mentioned the Argentinian beef there, and again, it's just the New World Order in a different package, if that's what you want to call it. Anyhow, I'll leave it there. We'll see what happens with this and Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk, and keep an eye on it, but it's dodgy as fuck, if you ask me. It's dodgy as fuck. Leave it there, peace.